Hey everybody, I hauled some books and I'm gonna show them to you today. So hi, my name's Talia. I love books, I love bandanas. I'm so glad you're at my channel today. I have spent the summer collecting a lot of books. So I kind of did a part 1 book haul earlier in the summer, and this is gonna be the part 2 book haul. We have books from my neighborhood library sale, and then just some books I got on Amazon with birthday gift cards. So I'm gonna show them to you. We will start with books that I know were recommended to me by people, because I feel like I'm terrible at giving credit where credit is due. And as I was going through these, I was like, okay, I know for sure who recommended a few of these to me. So let's do it. So this one was recommended by Spread Bookjoy. She did, I think it was a whole video about her favorite author, who is Terry Pratchett. The Color of Magic is the first book in the Discworld series, a very popular series that I have not read. So I am adding the first one in my first one of the collection to my shelf. Okay, these 3 were recommended to me from Chantal. Chantal Reads All Day. If you guys don't follow her channel, you should. She gives amazing book recommendations. I've never been let down by books she has recommended to me. So we have Spines and Leaves. So the main character of this book, his job is to save struggling businesses. And in this book, it follows his journey of trying to save a bookstore. So who among us does not want the bookstores to be saved? Nobody. We all want the bookstores to be saved. So yes, adding this one to my collection. Also on her list of favorites, either from this year or last year Christian fiction, is Relative Silence. And this is about a girl who returns to her like wealthy hometown, and a catastrophe strikes, and we go from there. I have like quite a few like thrillers / mysteries in my stack. So I'm trying to keep myself pretty vague on details about them before I read them, because it's the worst when you read the back of a book and it like spoils it for you, or like makes you think that the book's gonna go in a certain direction and then the book does, and you're just like, why did I even read that? So keeping it pretty vague for some of these. I'm really excited. Oh, books down. Okay, I'm really excited for this one. Greetings from Witness Protection. So in this book, we have this family, and it's like a man, wife, and their son, and they have to go into witness protection. And the witness protection people decide that they want to add another child to this family to help like the bad guys throw them off the scent or whatever, because they'll be looking for a family with one child. So they find this orphan who has been like in and out of foster care, like, and needs a place to go, and she joins their family and goes into witness protection with them to try to help them be successful in their witness protection journey. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. This one has been on my TBR for a while. I'm so excited to have like a copy now, because I will definitely be reading this one soon. It sounds like a fun read. Okay, so those are the books I know for sure were recommended to me by people. The rest of these books probably were recommended to me by someone at some point too, but I don't remember who, so I'm sorry for not giving you credit where credit is due. If you talked about this book on your channel and I commented and said, oh, I'm gonna read that, then let me know in the comments here. Okay, let's get the books off the floor. Okay, this one I'm pretty excited about. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I've just been seeing Lisa Jewell's name around a lot. And this is a thriller, and I've been just getting into more thrillers, so I'm really excited to see what this is about. It's like a mom, and she lost her daughter 10 years ago, and then she meets this man, and I don't know if they're dating or just hanging out or whatever, but she meets this man, and he has a daughter that looks suspiciously like her daughter. So we're gonna go from there. Sounds kind of creepy, and like some sinister things probably happened there. Okay, a couple cozy mysteries that I found, and I think I was just browsing Amazon for cozy mysteries when I found these. Live and Let Chai. This is about a girl who she goes back to her hometown and starts like a cafe, and then pretty soon after starting the cafe, a guy turns up dead on her boardwalk, like outside the cafe, and I think he has like a mug or something that ties to her shop. So that's super bad publicity. It's funny because when I ordered this, it has like sticker smudge on it. I need to clean that off. But when I ordered this, I accidentally ordered 2 copies. Like, I opened the box and I was like, oh, well, there's 2. So instead of going through the hassle to return it, because I did actually purchase 2 copies when I double checked, I gave one to my mom. So we're gonna buddy read that at some point. That should be fun. And this one, Fatal Fixer Upper, looks cute. There's a cat on the cover, so you know I love that. Its main character is like does home renovations, and she ends up being at her aunt's house. I think her aunt passes away, and then she is renovating the house, and then I don't know, some sort of mystery happens. And we go from there. So this just sounds like a cute mystery as well. I'm just excited for fall to kind of be here and just kind of cozy up in a blanket and read some cozy mysteries. So I'm excited about that. Okay, also Grishaverse. So I have never read anything by Leigh Bardugo. Shadow and Bone is very popular. I honestly don't really know what it's about, but I found this for super cheap. I think it was like $13 for all three books, the box set. So I'm excited to dive into that and see if I'm missing out here. This is kind of like a FOMO purchase. Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, these last 3 are kind of random. These are from my library sale. So my library had a sale and it was like hardcovers are $1 and paperbacks are 50 cents. So I got a few books from there. So keeping with like the thriller theme, I've never read a book by James Patterson. So I got James Patterson, The Corn Walls Vanish. So I'm assuming someone vanishes in this book and it's really scary. It was 50 cents, so we'll see how it goes. I also don't think I've read a Mary Higgins Clark. If I have, it's been like a really long time. So I just picked up one of her random thrillers too. So we'll be adding those both to the fall reads. And the last one that I found at the library sale, I was pretty excited about, Portraits and Observations of the Essays of Truman Capote. So I read In Cold Blood many years ago, and I just loved that book. I just think Capote did such a great job. If you guys don't know, that's his. There was like these 2 guys who just broke into this house in like the middle of nowhere, true story, and just like murdered them in their sleep, like all of them. And they just left then. They just like ran away and left, and like it was just this really weird, like random, tragic slaying that happened. And Truman Capote, once they caught the guys, Truman Capote went to them and like interviewed them and got the full story of like what they did, why they did it, and just like he just did a really well job like getting their side of the story and publishing it into this book. Like, I just loved it. True crime at its greatest. So yeah, I haven't read anything else by Capote. He's the one who wrote Breakfast and Tiffany's, if anyone needs like a gap closed there. So this is like the first volume of all of the essays that he ever published. So I'm just super excited to get into this. From what I like, the vibes I get and what I've like heard, I don't know if I've read it or heard it, seems like he's kind of like a borderline creepy, interesting dude. So we'll see how this goes. So that's it. That concludes my most recent haul. We're all caught up with all the books I've brought into my house. And I have enough shelf space for them now because my mom gave me this cart and I have my floating shelves and I'm like gonna put them all away and get them organized now. I also have books to unhaul, so I have an unhaul video to do at some point too, but we'll save that for another day. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I hope you take some time today to read a good book or 2. If you want to read any of these books with me, leave me a note in the comments. I would love to set somebody reads up for fall. And if you're having a bad hair day, just wear a bandana. Bye. James Patterson, You're About to Devour... Oh, that's not the name of the book. You're About to Devour a Terrific Thriller. That would be a stupid name for a book. Okay. James Patterson, The Corn Walls Vanish.